Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. How you doing? Today, I'm excited. This is a short one, but it should be legendary. I'm very excited. This is a legendary speech that I've never heard by Mr. Sir Winston Churchill, who, he's an absolute legend, of course, a World War II legend. He was the PM of the UK during World War II. A great ally of the United States. And he's definitely portrayed as a hero here in the States. In like history class and stuff. So, he's a legend in my books. And I'm excited to hear him speak this famous speech, "We shall fight on the beaches." Let's freaking do it. And I considered, since it's so short, I considered reacting to just like a lot of his famous speeches. But I think I want to break it up. I think that just makes more sense. I don't know. We shall fight on the beaches. Let's do it.
When Napoleon...
And of course, I guess I should say this is, of course, this is like right after France fell, right? And Dunkirk. The evacuation in Dunkirk. Legendary. So, okay. Obviously, that context is important to understand what he may or may not say here. Anyway, I'm not a history buff, so I might struggle to follow along. But still, okay, let's do it.
When Napoleon lay at Boulogne for a year.
Oh boy, I did not foresee his accent being a problem for me, but I'm gonna have to focus up.
When Napoleon lay at Boulogne for a year with his flat-bottom boats and his grand army, he was told by someone, "There are bitter weeds in England."
Guys, I'm so sorry to keep interrupting, but is that Winston? What a freaking Chad! All right, let's move on.
Someone, "There are bitter weeds in England." There are certainly a great many more of them since the British Expeditionary Force returned. Sir, I have myself full confidence that if all do their duty, if nothing is neglected, and if the best arrangements are made...
I had to turn on the subtitles, guys. I don't want to miss anything.
Myself full confidence that if all do their duty, if nothing is neglected, and if the best arrangements are made, as they are being made, we shall prove ourselves once more able to defend our island home, to ride out the storm of war, and to outlive the menace of tyranny, if necessary, for years.
Jesus, what a scary time. For years, if necessary, for years.
If necessary, alone.
If necessary, alone. Damn. Come on, America.
At any rate,
come on in.
If necessary, alone. At any rate, that is what we are going to try to do. That is the resolve of His Majesty's government.
Holy shoot. I need these subtitles. Thank God for the subtitles. I cannot... he's a famous orator, right? And be honest, I can't understand some of what he's saying. But okay. Thank God for subtitles. Let's do it.
That is the resolve of His Majesty's government. Every man of them. That is the will of Parliament and the nation. The British Empire and the French Republic, linked together in their cause and in their need, will defend to the death their native soil, aiding each other like good comrades to the utmost of their strength. We shall go on to the end.
I'm not going to lie, the tone of his voice sounds a little bit dire. You know what I mean? The words he's speaking, very important, very strong. But it is, you can just hear in his voice. It's not a good situation.
Like good comrades to the utmost of their strength, we shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air, we shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the
I got chills.
fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. And if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it was subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until, in God's good time.
It's interesting, this in the context of the British Empire.
Empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until, in God's good time, the new world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.
Wow. Even in defeat, they're going to keep fighting, okay? Even if we lose, we're going to win. Jeez, I mean, it had to look grim. It had to look grim. I need to read some comments. If necessary, for years. If necessary, alone. Man, there's something really somber about those lines. I swear Churchill is the only guy who can be half drunk, half asleep. And was he half drunk? And still deliver one badass oratory. That even gives me chills. It is badass, dude. Was he drunk? I mean, is he just throwing that out there? I need to look this up now. Is that why some words were slurred? Was Winston? I wouldn't blame him. Was Winston Churchill drunk during "We Shall Fight on the Beaches" speech? I mean, I have to look this up, guys. I'm sorry. While there are persistent rumors that Winston Churchill may have been slightly intoxicated, there's no concrete evidence of this claim. Yeah, I mean, that would be hard to have exact evidence, unless he just was out in the open with a flask. It's an interesting theory. But regardless, still gives me chills. Absolutely. I don't listen to Churchill's speeches because of his politics. I listen to them because he is perhaps the greatest orator that ever lived. This speech will never fail to give me chills and should be the inspiration for anyone facing a seemingly impossible task. Yeah, I love the ending. Even if we lose, we will win. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and the oceans. We shall fight with... This is like a poem. With growing confidence and growing strength in the air, we shall defend our island. Whatever the cost may be, we shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. Whew! Churchill just dropping the best "come at me, bro" in history. Wow, for 2 minutes and 24 seconds, I was a British nationalist. And I'm Mexican. All right, that was legendary. I like my decision to just react to the one because I really want to appreciate it. You know, read a bunch of comments and stuff. These are legendary speeches, guys. I'm not gonna rush through them. Now, was that the entire speech? Was it really just a 2 minute, 24 second speech? Oh my God, guys. I'm just looking at the Wikipedia. No audio record was made at the time of the original speech. Churchill only produced an audio recording in 1949 by repeating his previous oration. Many people misremembered that they heard Churchill speaking on the radio. What? It is often said that in the sentence that begins, "We shall fight on the beaches," and ends in surrender, only the last word, surrender, does not have Old English roots. I guess that's why you don't surrender. It's not even an English word. Oh my God, what is happening? Am I beam me up, Scotty? Am I dying? Thank you for watching. I'm gonna definitely react to other Winston Churchill speeches. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.